It's time to go to Springfield, Kentucky, in the land of bourbon, horses, and history. This historic city is in central Kentucky. It is part of the Kentucky Lincoln Heritage Trail. It's the ancestral home of the Abraham Lincoln family, and it's also on the Bourbon Trail,
We like
the
that.
Transamerica Bicycle Trail, the Barn Quilt Trail.
Wow.
I know there's a lot of things to do, and we're excited to talk about spring in Springfield. And we have Stephanie McMillin, the Executive Director of Springfield Tourism Commission, back on Big Blend Radio today. She's going to give us the scoop on what there is to see and do in the spring season. And then we're excited because we'll be there in the summer. We can't wait. Stephanie, welcome back. How are you?
Great. I can't wait till you come to Springfield.
I know. We should be there in spring too, just so we can say we're here in spring in Springfield. Do you run around saying that in the spring?
It's spring.
No, but
It's
I should.
spring.
I should. I will from now on.
Yeah. It's really interesting because it's such a amazing, historic place, and I've been seeing all the photos and everything, and Nancy and I can't wait to get there. And our friend Glenn Burrows over at Norfolk Tours in England, how he's been making that connection between Abraham Lincoln's English, ancestry being in his area and being connected over to Springfield, where Abraham Lincoln's family is from too. It's really interesting because it looks like the architecture is almost dead on the same. Isn't that? You've been watching that too, right? You guys have like similar
Yes.
churches and everything. It's amazing.
Well, that was a shock. Who knew? Who knew we had that connection in Norfolk, England? And who knew that besides the people, the architecture is so similar? But it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I know. We're going to have to do like a back and forth trip, Stephanie. When we come see you in summer, we got to do our coverage of the area of Springfield, Central Kentucky, and hopefully all of Kentucky. And then I think we should just hop a plane over to England and we'll compare photos. We'll compare notes. And
My passport is ready.
Yeah, they have taverns over there. I saw there's a Lincoln Tavern. So I'm thinking, we could take bourbon over there as like a nice thing, and they need to, give us something to bring back,
Probably
Yeah,
sherry.
yeah, I love it.
I like this. I like this history. So you've got the Bourbon Trail now. Spring, is this a good time to go driving on all these historic trails and bourbon trails and barn quilt trails? What's the scenery like in spring?
In spring, we have the fresh greenery popping out. All the grass and the trees have greened up, flowers everywhere. It's seriously a beautiful time, and you can look out of your car window and see the rolling hills, and you almost want to drive her because it's so beautiful. You can't take your eyes off of the scenery, and I know you're coming here in the summer, which is another whole group of things blooming and things to look at. Spring is great, fall is great, so come on over, hurry up.
I know, we can't wait. I want to talk about some of the events because it seems over the last couple of years we've been chatting with you about Springfield that the arts are growing and growing and growing. You have the Central Kentucky Theater. You've also got these the James Bond Film Festivals happening, and you have the only soundstage in Kentucky. So you've got film happening, you've got theater happening, the Mid-Kentucky Arts. So there's the music side, I should say Mid-Kentucky Chorus, and then you also have a lot of art exhibits. It looks like I was looking at. In March through the end of April, March 1st through April 30th, you have a Spring Art Opportunity. So what's that? Is that a big, art show or exhibit?
In Springfield and the surrounding area, there's just so much to offer art-wise that we knew we had to showcase it some way. And just a few years ago, it was a month long. Now it's 2 months long because there's just so much to see and do. So it's growing. We've got more to not to see but participate in. One of the things that's brand new, and I can't wait, on March the 10th is the Brazilian Jazz. And if you know anything about our Mid-Kentucky Arts program, it's world-class. It's fantastic. And this Brazilian Jazz is really going to be, oh, gosh, it's something. I've seen the previews of it. And that's just a little piece of what tiny little Springfield has to offer.
I like it because it says Brazilian Jazz and the Bluegrass. I just,
Wow.
that sounds cool to
Yeah.
me. And Brazilian jazz is awesome. I love that. You also have a film festival, the James Bond the Third Film Festival, and this is the TV and media edition. So this is May 15th through 16th, that weekend.
Yes, it's actually 15, 16, and 17. The 17th is going to be the award ceremony, and this is what really it's streaming. All things streaming and new content for Netflix, Hulu, and Google, and all those things that
Cool.
you can get, not on traditional TV now. So once again, it's innovative. It's bringing producers and their film products from all over the world.
Wow, very cool.
That's amazing,
Very cool.
really.
You need to have like the Survivor auditions.
Yeah.
I think that needs to happen in Springfield.
That would be fun.
Yeah. Just saying. Hey,
I'd watch.
Didn't the last person that won weren't they from Kentucky?
I think so.
Yeah, they were from Kentucky.
I hate to admit this, but I've never seen one episode of Survivor, so I don't know.
Well, the guy who won has your accent, so there you go.
No. Oh, wow. That's
no, it was really cool. There's a lot of Kentuckians that have entered that TV show, but this is interesting because I remember the first time talking to you about Springfield, and you were saying that you're like Springfield is the Simpsons downtown. That's what it looks like from the Simpsons. So you got a lot of connections going on. Hey.
Yeah.
We like the Simpsons.
Well,
now you've also got Mamma Mia. That's something to watch. That's April. You got 2 weekends in April at the Central Kentucky Theater. That is going to be fun. Mamma Mia. Here I go again.
Fun. They just had the auditions for that. So seeing what I saw, I'm so excited. And we do have the Children's and Youth Theater in Springfield, and it is fantastic. It's such a great community organized event. You got to see it. Every time they have a musical, and I am not one to say I like musicals, but they just do such a fantastic job that this is going to be sold out every night.
Wow. Well, okay, but I saw that they're also doing in May, they're doing the Stinky Cheese Man. I want to see that.
I know. Me too. I know it's a beloved children's book. I have not laid eyes on that book in a long time, so I can't wait to see what they do on stage with it.
I know. Anything that says stinky in it, I want to go watch it.
They'll walk around like Kramer and go, "You stink."
I know. They should give you like your tickets. Your theater ticket should be like scratch and sniff or something.
Yeah.
They should do that.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to ask too, because I know a lot of people love to do this, is yard sales, and it's becoming such a big deal, especially with people refurbishing things and selling them online, Etsy's and all of that. This is Highway 55. You have a yard sale, and this is in mid-April as well. So is this just all spread out that everybody, the whole highway gets out there and starts come buy my stuff?
Basically, this was, and it's not the longest one in Kentucky. This one's 140 miles long, and it really goes from northern Kentucky down to, I think it ends in Russell County where the lakes are, so pretty far south. The 127 yard sale actually spans from Michigan down to, I'm going to say Alabama. I can't remember. It's a long way. So we love our yard sales around here. Needless to say, we love our yard sales.
Wow, I like that.
That's amazing. I've never heard of something like that.
That is cool, man. That's
cool.
I know. So this is an annual tradition, it sounds like, for the whole region.
Yes. It's been going on for over a dozen years, and there's smaller versions of them, they go maybe across the county or across a couple of counties. And it's a good way for people to clean out their house. It's also a good way just to go shop and hang out. It's an event. People mark it on their calendars and try to hit up as many as they can. In some areas, there's a lot of people that just set up on the side of the road, and you just have to do the best you can finding a spot and just start shopping. Just walk up and down the side of the road.
Cool. I like that. We do have a special Mission Possible person that's really interested in shopping.
Yes, Diva Linda Kassam, you know her.
Yes.
She, travel writer
I
Linda
remember.
Kassam, she sent Nancy and I on a special mission to gather as many unique shopping stories as possible of unique shopping destinations. And she would prefer them to be sparkly. Um, she gave us she gave us a list of instructions. And everyone, you can hear that on BigBlendRadio.com. But she did, and I think Springfield looks like it's got some good shopping. I'm always watching you on Facebook, and it's like, look, there's jewelry, there's a lot of shoes. What's up with that? There's a lot of shoes going on in Springfield.
We have a very unique shoe store, and R&M Shoes. They've been there a couple of years now, and you can find the best discount on shoes. And I'm so happy that they're in Springfield. We don't have to go to Lexington or Louisville to get name brand shoes, and the prices are unbelievable.
Oh, that's amazing, man. Very cool. Very cool. Hey, you never know what we're going to talk about, right?
I know.
This together. Now there's the yard sale, and then this Green Festival, the Springfield Green Festival. That's April 26th, and that's something that's been going for a few years, right?
This will be the 5th year. Yes, it's sustainability focused, and there's always a crowd that comes in that thinks, oh, we're just going to have another festival where you just shop and have some food, and you end up really learning about your environment and having good food. And we have a photo contest. It is a good time mixed in with a learning experience. The locals have really come to embrace it, and it draws in people from out of town. And the new pioneers here have done a really good job at education, and we hope everybody attends. It's not just for the grown-ups. There's a lot of kids' activities.
Very cool. Very cool.
You guys are busy.
I know. And then you've got some other, the Mid-Kentucky Choir doing, of course, presenting the Celebrate the Sacred Song. And then I see the BPW Wine Tasting. What's going on with that? We have to. I mean, you got bourbon, but now you got wine too?
Well, this is I think this is a 15th year for the BPW Wine Tasting, and it's a scholarship fundraiser. And the wines that are offered are regional. We have a lot of wineries in central Kentucky, and there's live music. There's a silent auction with really incredible offerings. Like we have a upholstery place in town, and they do fabulous work. And there's always handmade crafts. There's just artwork. There's so many things. And then the live auction is so lively. Really nice things to buy, and it's all for scholarships for local students. It's a very well-attended event.
Very nice, very nice. Well, we're very excited about getting out there, and listeners, I mean, obviously this sounds like such a cool place to be. You're in the heart of Kentucky, and you're in the heart of the Southeast, so it's a great destination, and we can't wait to get up there. And you told me that, when we get up there, that kayaking is happening at the Beach Fork River. Does that start in spring, or do you wait until summer for kayaking?
Well, really, as soon as the water warms up, I'm sure the hardy get out there like in mid-spring, but I'm going to say June, maybe the end of May, June starts the season, and it goes all summer long. And if you can do it, any leg of that trip is going to be beautiful, but the wildlife that you see is fantastic. I want to go because I'd like to see some of the bald eagles.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Awesome.
that's what. Let's do that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got to put that on there. Now, what is this bourbon slushy thing? Tell us about bourbon slushies. This is important.
Oh, I just discovered this myself last summer. Maker's Mark, which is just like 9-10 miles down the road from Springfield.
Wow.
They offer a super incredible, delicious, yummy bourbon slushy. It's a sweet concoction, and I can't wait for summer to come back up again so I can have one.
I know. Well, we discovered the joy of Jim Beam in Tottie's over the holiday season. I just have to say. Nobody look at the typos in the magazine.
Yeah, it's research.
There's nothing like a hot toddy. And Jim Beam we had some interest, little smiles going on around here. I'm just saying, there was some good stuff. Everybody, the website for Springfield is visit springfieldky.com. Also, if you go to nationalparktraveling.com, we have the list of events, and you can just type in Springfield, and you'll find past interviews and more information as well. And we always like to play music for our guests, and this song today is called Think and Drive. And it's a great song. It's by Richard Lynch and his band, so you can go to richardlynchband.com. It's off his latest album called Mending Fences. He loves barns, so I like to play his music for you, Stephanie, since you have the Barn Quilt Tour. And he's not far.
Yes.
He's just up the road in Ohio, so you're not that far from Ohio. Yeah, it looks like
We're
looking
neighbors.
at the map. See, there it is. You are in the heart of the Southeast. All right, so here it is, Think and Drive. Thanks so much for joining us, Stephanie.
Thank you. See you soon.
All righty. Bye.
Cool. Bye.
I crawled off the bar stool, stumbled out of the bar. And then I opened up the passenger side of my old car. I tossed the keys to my best friend so he could get me home alive. Ever since you left me, I can't think and drive. Can't think about the day you kissed me at the lake. Can't think about the night we rocked out with George Strait. But when I do, I'm blinded by the tears that fill my eyes. Ever since you left me, I can't think and drive. I walked into my house and thought I'd be okay. Somehow I got sideswiped and crashed down memory lane. The love we lost flashed before me. It left me paralyzed. Ever since you left me, I can't think and drive. Can't think about our first kiss underneath the stars. I can't think about our last time you were in my arms. 'Cause when I do, I'm blinded by the tears that fill my eyes. Ever since you left me, I can't think and drive. Road and find somebody new. But every time I looked at someone, I kept running into you. But now you're here at my front door, just like I've always dreamed. You smiled and said you're sorry and whispered this to me. can't